Welcome back to the second half of the match. A bit late, but share the reboot screen. And might have missed board 17. It looks as if some imps have moved. Two imps to him. Things currently stand Ireland lead by nine VPs. Three and a half matches to go. Plenty of time. A heart by south, a spade by north. Three spades. All had enough. Looks like two hearts, a diamond, and a spade, at least. But maybe that's a spades behave. So England have got Crouch and Robt and Forrester in this room playing against Mark Moran and John Carroll. And I would be highly surprised if it's not the same two pairs in the other room. It's a crunch match for both teams. Both teams have to have the best, have a sensible result. Not dropping the mouse. Not clear if three spades making on this one. I think it just is. Opponent's had a diamond partial, I would suspect. Very likely the same bidding in both rooms. The heart of spades, three spades has become more and more preemptive over the years. And certainly when it goes a diamond a major, people are bidding two and a trump to show a full card raise, and a club a major, they'll be bidding two and a trump to show a full card raise for quite some time. Full card raise and the good hands. And there is some people that play a heart of spade, three spades is not great, and a heart of spade, two no trump is showing good full card raise. Downside to that, of course, when you have balanced hands with don't have a full card board. Not much to write up on this hand. Well, maybe there is, but in the other room there, East-West played the contract and won the trump and made 9 tricks, which is a good result. And if North-South can make 3 spades, which looks like it could be a trick light. Maybe more than one trick light. Spades behaved, the hearts didn't. The ace queen of hearts was offside. You've got to get your hearts going quick. You may not be able to even afford to draw one trump. It wasn't obvious to see that you've got to play a heart and trick 2 away from the king to 6. So it's not clear if this contract is going to be going 2 off. They appear to only have 2 trump tricks left, north-south. Three further losers. So it could well be 3 off. It's not a successful method, unfortunately. And it's a story of most of this match. The hands have not suited the Irish bidding methods, which are a bit more aggressive than some of the English, similar aggressive and faster encroach. As Enda says, we're losing too many of these par score swings. Yeah. And Grunewald, the NPC, has chosen to keep the same 4 in. And we've obviously done the same. It's the matches that you normally have Tom handling and whoever his partner is playing. So it's unusual for Alan to be fielding a foursome that doesn't include a Tom handling. There's no one doing the commentary on Wheelbridge in this room. Maybe there's a commentary going on in the other room. I expect there is. I'll just have to set up my other screen. So 2 spade opener from Marcus, spades and a minor. Favour vulnerability, they can be quite aggressive. And they certainly are. 3 diamonds over pole, normal. And North isn't going to pass that, he's going to be probably just 3 spades. There's part of the leeway for the vulnerability. as has been the customs match, they've made the aggressive bid rather than the cautious bid. As it always worked. Four spades. Got five diamonds, and that's appears to have a heart and a spade and a club loser. Can they go anywhere? Theoretically, you might be able to throw the spades away on the hearts. Aggressive lead. But then south has been spades, remember. Little did you expect it was west at ace, queen, jack. So a bit to do because he needs to rough that spade with the diamond, but he should be able to truly do that now. And draw trumps and play hearts up twice, and he can safely probably do that by roughing clubs back to his hand. The ace of hearts could be wrong. So it's just the ace of clubs could well be right. So, okay, so his plan is to rough the spade. And then possibly play diamond to the 10. And a club up. Just allowing for the fact that ace of hearts could be offside. Okay, we can do that. So draw trumps and these. I think you play a club before a heart. So be careful he doesn't run out of trumps. I think he does. Club loses the ace, he roughs the return, plays a heart. Roughs the return, plays another heart. So yeah, he's accommodating for. Let's see if he plays a club. Very certain he will. Try to make the screen bigger for you. That's my one gripe of the Weberidge, that there's too much noise goes on and you can't see the cards as big as you'd like. So it looks like Alan picked up a few imps from somewhere. So that 3 space contract only went 1 off in the end, so that was worth 2 imps. Let's give us some tricks somewhere. Count. Yet another stronger trump. We've seen a lot of those today. As the hands haven't been that interesting for a crunch match. We'd hope to be a bit more excitement. North might well have shown his spades if they're different vulnerability. Vulnerable, he's cautious. East is one of its spades to show clubs. Of his tuner trump, which The better or the weaker, it's the better rays. Where do they want to be? Do they want to be in 3N or do they want to be in 5 clubs? Looks as if a hard lead would trouble 3N. Spade lead won't. And 5 clubs has got a lot of work to do. So, okay, so East has shown a singleton spade and 6 clubs. Suggesting the West only does 3M with a double spade stop, which is what he's got. So that will distract North from leading a spade from ace 9 to 6. You can still think about it because one could easily have something better. So it's either going to be a spade or it's going to be a heart. It will be a major. As expected, mostly Kibitz as he jumped into this room to watch Forrester play. The other room, Serena Trump went 1 off. So what the lead was, a hard lead. And here we've not had the hard lead. The hard lead was the one I said was the danger one. Can't make it down. We didn't have the hard lead here. It was a spade. It could have been right. South spade could have been slightly better than that. But it's no cigar day for a spade lead. They've got time now to make their 6 club tricks, their 2 aces, and the spade trick that they've made is 9 tricks. So it looks to me as if it's going to be a 700 swing. Might even be 730. I think it's only 700 there. Which, either way, it's 700 or 730 is 12 imps. Makes 2 over tricks. It's 13 imps. So it's beginning to be a bit of a nightmare scenario at the moment for the Irish because they are losing out on nearly all the 50-50 decisions. The lead was obviously 50-50 between a heart and a spade. He was never leading a minor. So Cope guessed right and John Camrose guessed wrong. Is there a reason why they guessed right in the other room? I wonder. Let's have a quick look. Sounds a bit boring. No, exactly the same option in the other room. And they guessed right to lead the heart. Oh, that's 50-50. Easy for me, so I'm looking at 4 hands. Heart lead. So we needed on a 10 to 5 hearts in partner's hand. The spade lead wanted a little bit more than on a X in partner's hand. At the moment, they're just not generating the imps. You wonder if the other pair might have generated more imps, but it was a harsh environment to put them into. The decision to stick with the same four is understandable, but it does put pressure on John Callum Mark with the first four sets already. So +1 gives them the same 12 as they're just making with a given number. That will seriously impact the VP balance, and then makes it 4.9 to 15.1, which is taking care of quite a lot of the 15 VP buffer that Ireland had. So it's only going to be about 4 or 5 VPs. I'm guessing now again. It's 5 and a bit. Quite a few more boards to play. Quite a few more boards to play. It's only 20. It's only 21. We go up to 32 boards in this match. Three spectators. So Brian Cleary's joined us. Only English spectators in this room. English spectators watching on the YouTube, you're more than welcome. Hard pass through clubs. That is interesting because a lot of we play that different. They obviously play it there, so the 3 cards were raised 9 to 11. I think they changed the system quite a bit. Up in John. So you had with 2 spades with that hand, showed the 3 card raised. A 4 spades may be a better contract. 4 hearts, but hearts break and the spades break. So you've got 4 spades and you've got 4 heart tricks is 8, and you've probably got 2 diamonds. The diamonds are 5-2. And if all that fails, the ace of clubs is right. So this contract is likely to be a fairly boring hand. And anyone watching on playback, fast forward to board 22. We'll watch the other room because they may not bid it. The game isn't routine to get to, is it? It's a 5-3 bid. But it is a 24 count. Let's see if we have any questions coming in from Enda. Many passcode deal here. Potential. 21. There's potential on the school 21. I suspect it will be flat. So again, I'm thinking much more in this board, isn't there? Handle the fact ace of clubs could be wrong. Without suffering a spade ruff. So it's can you make it if ace of clubs is wrong? Also, the diamonds are good. Diamonds are set up, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's one into England. I just need to know the trick somehow in the other room. The club trick really. So one more imp. It's not significant in the VP market. One imp, but they just need to get some plus scores at the moment because it's like cricket. The scoreboard has to tick over. Pass, okay. So I've got a big hand. 20 count, no reason to downgrade it, so it'll be a 2-minute trump opener. Maybe they open 2 diamonds in these hands, I can't remember. They open 2 diamonds and they're 18 to 20s now, but you don't need 2 plain transfers. Okay, so it's 2-minute trump 2021 or 2022. Nor shouldn't bother looking for a spade for it, should just make 3 hand in my view. Expect he will. Clearly spades in place. Pretty well. Apart from the spades being 5-0, doesn't play so well then, does it? So not a good hand for the strong club people that are likely to get to 4 spades. But they're playing the same methods in the other room. So you'll know about the bad spade by early on. So we can only count 3 spade tricks. 2 heart tricks is 5. 1 diamond trick is 6. And 2 club tricks is 8. So we're in a technique type hand. How would you play ace to 3 opposite king 10 to 4? And West is one more likely to have short clubs. See, ace is more to the 10 works, but you could play club to the king and club back to the ace. Play West for on or X. If you do guess the clubs wrong, you still got the diamonds to fall back on, and the diamond you can, if you have enough time, you can put a diamond to 9 and then a diamond to the queen. I think too small is slightly more likely than honor X, because there's quite a few too smalls and there's only a few honor X's. Okay, it's going to be putting the 10 in the way it's played it. We're going to cast a king first. Duck it, thinking that East does Jack 9 to 4. Crouch is not going to be given declare the count. Okay, so that's what he intends to do, so carry on doing it, which is good. So that's going to give him the 3 club tricks he probably needs. That's enough now, isn't it? So a few things he could do now. He can take the simple line spade to the queen and take the diamond first. Could have tried to throw himself in with a spade, play a diamond. That's not without risks, because he had to cast some hearts for the end play to work. And cast the king of clubs. Not a hand to spend a lot of time on. Again, move on to board 23 if you're watching on playback. It's 3 in the trump piece. It's making 9 or 10. Only time the hand is of interest is if north-south get to 4 spades and they find the 5-0 break, and then it's not going to make. It's unlikely to make. Another board of interest being board 20, which was all down to the opening lead, I felt at the time. There's a hard lead, so the lead to be to 20. So it's Ericsson is sitting north of Cope, so it gives Ericsson the front and the hard lead. So turn the chat on if you want to pass that one. Any comments? So the Smimps have come back. So there must have been that board I said there was potential 21. Maybe game was missed. Okay, so it's on the board you've just seen. They did get to 4 spades, and that's because North did bid 3 clubs, which we didn't approve of at the time, and they got to. They can still make 4 spades. So how did they get it off? The club, we didn't know about the bad break. To make it, he had to rough a heart early and eliminate clubs, and then play West. You can see gold did, yeah, and then play West in the spade to lead away from his diamonds. So you strip him of his heart, strip him of his clubs, and throw him in with the spade. So why wasn't that obvious? I'm sure it isn't obvious. You drew a trump, found the bad news. He started doing the right thing. He played a club up. Good. Now he probably had 100% line if he played a heart to the king. In 3 tricks, he would have got 3 more by weapon hearts is 6. And then he can play a club. Well, he's got to play West at the Doubleton Club for that one to win. But West sort of shown the Doubleton Club. Okay. I have a feeling that South might have misplayed that board. Again, it's easy for me, double dummy. So on to 23, and so I missed the start of this thing. And the 23, but we stopped at 3 diamonds. Club's right, it's 3 ends possible, no, isn't really. So that those imps coming back certainly helped the bank balance. And the match is now 6.22 to 13.78, which these are worth double points really. So the lead has been gone back up to nearly 9 VPs, which is substantial with only 3 matches to go after this. Spade past 2 clubs. Two clubs was either natural game forcing, some balanced hands, but I think that's probably game forcing as well. Four spades is the weakest bid you can make. Sure, they played a lot more system and used to play together maybe 10 years ago. It was 15 years since they stopped playing. So, North has had a lot of difficult leads to find. Doesn't fancy a club on this auction. Hates leading a diamond from Queen to 4. Hates leading a spade from Queen X. And hates leading a heart from Ace X. It's a shame you can't say, over to you, partner, you lead. You can't. I have a feeling he's going to lead a diamond because everything else is unattractive. Not. It's not the best lead for the defense. Okay, well, he's deciding a diamond was unpalatable. So high club. And I'm not certain if Declarer knows if he's got the queen or not, because they do lead the jack from Queen Jack. From Jack 10 to 5, they obviously lead the jack as well. False carding. Okay. South can't afford anything other than 3, whatever it meant. And now you've got to play the spade suit for 2 losers and either take the diamond fast or squeeze North in diamonds and clubs. And you might be able to get a counter on this hand from the heart suit. Diamond play. So there is 2 lines, and Forrester is a man well able to make this if the timing works. Club back will destroy the squeeze. At any stage, they've got 2 chances to play club back. You see you've got a spade loser, heart loser. 3 of diamonds is one in. Okay, now the defense got to be a little bit careful when he's in with a 10 of spades. In fact, he'll come back. Well, I'm going to be in with a 10 of spades. Forrester might just run the jack of diamonds now. But there's no rush to run the jack of diamonds. Yeah, look at the heart first. Okay, he knows what he's doing. He's seen the options. And North has to play club soon. If he plays a half back, that gets a bit messy. Okay. I think the defense is still okay. Just. Asterisks after some bits, but I'll leave that to a real bridge person to comment on them. Because they're artificial bits. So it should go off But I can see North being put under pressure in diamonds and clubs if it's the other one. Trouble is he can't get off dummy even when after roughing this hard. I think he's going to rough the heart and take the diamond from us and it's medicine. North is under pressure in the minors, but he's got to destroy his own entries, Declarer has, to get back to his hand. Okay, he's even decided not to bother roughing the heart. When the heart wasn't cashed, so the operator missed a card or something. Two off here. Okay, so we think that the five of hearts is the jack of hearts. And if that's the case, then that explains him not roughing his heart. Let's go back a bit, see if that's... Yeah, okay. It seems strange you would have thrown the jack into the king. So it's just an operator error there. There is the five of hearts, and as we did suggest very early on, North could be put under pressure if they don't get that club back. So the Declarer just took the diamond first, did he? Wasn't clear to him. Okay, and the other room they made three no trump instead of four spades, which is good. West decided it was safer to upgrade to a 15-17 no trump than to open a Motley spade suit. There's a merit for that. So they got three no trump. So well bid by Fitzgibbon. Gained them 10 imps and defense. The other room got four spades off. He declared it. Chose the wrong line. So that is narrowing the gap. 20 imps in the last few boards is really the momentum you need. Any sport needs momentum. Rich more than most. So well done for doing what you're doing. So one spade, pass, one no trump, non forcing, two no trump. hand that was too strong from when the tramp we mentioned earlier. This hand was too strong, and this one certainly is, with no jacks at all, loads of aces, loads of kings, 17 counts. So he treated as 18-19. West you get 3 in the trump. So how good is that? How good is 3 in the trump? Once again, John's finds us on the lead with not very attractive options. Heart could be so wrong, club could be so wrong. Spade doesn't enter the equation, and a diamond doesn't really enter the equation. That's flamboyant. Okay, so this was 9 of hearts, which is interesting because I only did 10 from 10 my next. Trying to be non-predictable with his leads at the moment, which is not a bad thing. So how is this going to play in 3? He's got 4 heart tricks and spade is 5, and 2 clubs is 7. Diamond is the suit you're likely to play it on, although it's close between diamonds and spades. It's 10, 8 of spades. You think you'll be winning the heart and winning the 10 of diamonds. They pulled 20 M's back.
Oh, brilliant.
It's cold.
Wow.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I lost track a little bit in this hand. seems to just diamond loser. They don't have to continue diamonds across the mat. They can't switch to spades, so they'll play clubs. And he's got to overtake his boss heart. Another diamond. But spades are good, so there shouldn't be a problem in this one. We can move on to 426, I believe. 36-46 is a tight match now. And the NPC would have targeted a 12-8, 13-7 loss as being acceptable in this match. Okay. Blackboard. A few boards to go, and then they have their lunch break, and then the big decision for the wash match as to which pair they sit at. And each pair have to play 5 sets. I think there's some exceptions if there's an illness or something, but in general, you have to play your 5 sets. So club was nebulous, could be short, a heart could be quite weak, and that shows 4 spades. And the club must just be weak, whereas a lot of people these days play that as 18-19. So I'm still not clear what Crouch and Forrest are playing. The convention cards are available on the Washington Junior website. So once again, John Carroll finds himself on lead. He's been on lead for most of this. And you have Tony Forrester playing your hands for you, you'd expect to be a bit more up to where they are. So he's hit off with a hardly, remember he showed spades. You can read the hard lead, even though he's got 3 heart tricks, 2 club tricks is 5, a diamond is 6. And got to decide whether to duck a club or duck a diamond at some stage. He's got the hearts right and no problem birdie. Especially when the line appeared then. It doesn't look attractive to play a spade, although it could be right. Spade to the 10 is a nice play. We've got enough tricks then. Okay. Card who's likely to play for a spade to the 10 could well have defeated this contract. You're not. You wouldn't defeat it. Doesn't have got diamonds a break in from the way that they also have to defending, so he's forced now to duck in a club. I'm hoping the clubs come in. Which will give him 3 clubs and a diamond, which is and 2 hearts. So there's enough tricks, isn't it? 3, 4, 6, 1 is made. So once again, watching in playback, fast track to board 27. Check the scores. So it seemed to be very close for 3rd, 4th, 5th. Northern Ireland probably slipping back a little bit. We were doing well. We're losing now with 25 inch WBU, who had a very good second half. So, not much we can say about this hand other than when the Trump is going to probably make it.
I go with the other side.
Would have struggled a bit on a spade switch if Norton suits the 10 at any stage. And all these part score hands are draining. We love to play the vulnerable and the non-vulnerable games that there's so few options. So why did Trump not make it to the table? I couldn't see it yet. We're going off on the same lead in the other room. He led a heart. And Fitzgibbon put a heart back, so it's the same. And they put a diamond back, so it's all the same so far. That was the same. Couldn't get his club yet. Okay, so we played for South to have the 4 diamonds. So it's possible that Forrester will do the same. See that line? So has South got 10 extra diamonds? No. Either way, he can afford to duck this club first. Yes. Okay. And then he's going to cash his hearts and play. Well, he might not cash his hearts, he might play his clubs to the king to see if they break. And if they don't, he'll fall back on the diamond for us. This bridge about at this level is combining your chances, extra chances. It's giving yourself 3 or 4 stabs at a contract. And be prepared to change plan A to plan B, and sometimes plan C to plan D. Okay, so he's combined his chances well. With a spade on that. With a smile on his face when he plays a club to the king on the off one. happy when this south shows out. So well into 5 imps, I faster then. I feel the defence could have switched to a spade perhaps and taxed in more. May not be sufficient in spade switching. So lead will be going down a little bit. So 2 hearts, we've seen this a few times. It's hearts in the minor, non-vulnerable can be 5-4, can be very, very weak when you're favourable on the betting. It's traditional when they're equal 9, I think. Two spades over call. Okay, well that's a bit on the weak side, and it puts a lot of pressure on your partner if you overcall 2 spades rather than something else. Both just wants to get his his good hand over. Whether this could go pass, 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 I don't know. If North has a good hand, and East has a good hand, South has a normal 2 hearts, it doesn't leave much for West. And if he hasn't got much, one thing he will have is a lot of spades. So I think he should probably pass. And if you bid and it's right to pass, it's even worse because you've got to explain to Forrester afterwards when you bid.
The other table has gone West is over 2 spades, 2 no trump from North, 3 clubs from East, double from South, 3 spades from Nick, double, pass, pass, pass. 3 spades from
Nick's in 3 spades double.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in 3 spades doubled in the other room. Right, so you're over 2 spades. And the North is going to follow through with double that. So it's the same contract in both rooms. North's a bit happier doubling 3 spades than 3 clubs maybe. He's sitting over the spades rather than under the clubs. And West can't take the club finesse because he doesn't have one. And the spade pips are sort of interesting, aren't they? And I think North can get a trump promotion even though he's only got 3 spade tricks, top tricks. So we've got 2 diamonds for sure, a heart for sure, that's 3 tricks, and 3 spades for sure, that's 6 tricks. And if they get this trump promotion, which I think is very likely, be careful of the timing a little bit. So 3 spades, 2 diamonds is 5, and a heart is 6, that's 6, so it's 2 off. Okay, so I think this is going to be flat. And they could have been playing in 2 spades double. In my view, South are nowhere to run. A lot of these players are used to playing a bit more pointed board bridge when you double a lot more and you're more used to these 2 spades and 3 spades double making, because there's a huge gain from getting the 300s. Pointed board, for those who've never met it, it's similar to pairs. You bid like teams and play like pairs, I think is the rule. Take risks. The over trick. So the trick is wins the board. With a few boards left to play, I think you'll find that John Carroll and Mark Moran will be sitting out the next set. And probably Anna and Carl the Rainmaker will play throughout in the Welsh match in order to get their boards in. Okay, so it's the same result, isn't it? Too often. With a little growl into the table from Forrester for crouchy bidding. Over 2 space double, I suspect. So, but they've gained a little bit more for a recent board. Oh no, it's just the 5 imps. I think the board's been altered. It looks as if the board's been altered somewhere, yes. Because there was 2 10 imps in there. So one of these boards has changed. Board 24 has been corrected. So one of Ireland's 10 imp games is altered. Which must have meant that Forrester did find the squeeze, but we can't tell. So it happened towards the end. Remember this hand that Jack of Hearts was the 5 of Hearts. So when that 5 there is the Jack of Hearts. Now when he played the diamond, it did get it right. So he now cast his spades and he squeezed north because that 5 of Hearts is a winner. And the South had to play back the Queen of Clubs to break up the squeeze. Okay, you understand what happened on 24? Maybe tiredness is creeping in. Okay, so this time they opened the club, a spade overcall, normal, double, sort of normal, but a bit thin, on the trump. Pass. So.
The other room, east opened, 1 no trump, and south doubled. It's gone pass.
Just 1 no trump doubled in the other room. So it could come down to a club guess. It was the Jack of Spades lead from Queen Jack 10 for the Queen. So what is his tricks here? He's got 2 spade tricks, 3 club tricks, hopefully is 5. And I guess it's a club right. Like a club to the 10 picks up Queen X in the south hand. Club to the King won't pick up Queen to 4 in the north hand. You're also more likely to have the club length. It's south for sure, length in spades. So a club to the 10 seems to be right. See if it comes to 3-3 is 50-50, but if you think the clubs are more likely 4-2, then it should be club to the 10, which is going to give him 6 tricks. It needs to be very difficult for the opponents to untangle their tricks. Because they just don't have enough, do they? 2 diamonds and 2 hearts. Maybe they can set the spades up. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and 2 spades, theoretically. But they made 1 trick, so this could still go 1 off, even if he gets it quite wrong. If he gets the club wrong, it could go a few off. In the other room, we think there's been a penalty double of 1 no trump, which answers some questions that Enda was asking earlier, should you double when the trump with the one suited hand? And I personally must say, keep it to a penalty double. Can't see the bidding yet in the other room. The other room it won the trump.
Double, what's that?
Which looks like it's penalty, but it's quite light. Let's go back to see what he actually had. Got 15 can with a good lead. Just about enough for a double, penalty double. So after the double, he's likely to guess the club right. I would say Adam Meswell would go wide off. But defense good. Correct. So I'm not certain I'll be on the YouTube channel for the next match. I might just take it easy and help out on the wheel bridge if needed. It's good to see who your co-commentator will be. Yes, there's no Irish commentators for the next match, so my tile on. Okay, so is it still going 1-0? Was a hand I was suggesting fast tracking, but might be going more off. I've not played clubs yet. Probably forcing to guess the clubs right. Get some entries. Okay, so this is one off undoubled. There's one off double in the other room, so that's 2 imps to England. And remember that corrected score means that it's fairly tight with 4 boards left to play. The afternoon's set before the late lunch. And the lead is 6.5 VPs. Difficult to tell if that's enough because England have to play their other pair for another 3 sets at least. And Ireland have to play their other pair for 4 more sets. what happens if a pair don't play all their boards? Can't remember. I have a feeling the team can still win the trophy, but the pair that didn't play sufficient number of boards are not deemed to win the medal. I'll be credited with the win. So, is that some imps come back for Ireland? Nope, imps won't go back. So won the trump yet again. We've had so many strong no trumps today. Weak no trumpers, we hating it. 2 hearts is okay. So sometimes they don't bid Stayman with these weak 2 suitors because they like to play 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades. It's mildly invitational. 5-5 in spades and another. So that's where you have to transfer to spades.
The other hand, they get 2 clubs, 2 hearts, so they're playing 2 hearts.
Yeah, you and I would have been 2 clubs here, because they just transferred. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Maybe spades is in some ways better, in some ways worse. They get better. So hearts break 4. So I'm not certain how 2 hearts is going to play in the other room. They've got 3 spade losers, 2 heart losers, 5 diamond is 6. Possibly a club. If they get the clubs going quick enough. So 2 hearts could go 2 off. 2 spades. Okay. Face of the king 10, he's would have played the king. Top west. I've got to give these 2 rough split again. And unfortunately, he's roughing a loser with potentially a winning trump or a guard trump. No. To throw his club losers away. 2 spades is playing quite well. But he's still got a heart loser and 2 spades. Just not enough to defeat it, of course. But they've got to try and make 3 trump tricks on this holding. And they can do that, can't they, by east, win the queen of spades. And then playing a diamond, but then he throws his heart loser away. So they could make 3 spades and no hearts, or 2 spades and 1 heart. Either way, at the beginning, it looked like 2 spades is making. I very much doubt 2 hearts makes in the other room. So I'm predicting 5 or 7 imps back to Ireland. I needed imps.
Well,
2 hearts was 1 off in the other room and 2 spades made here, so that's 5 imps to Ireland, as we predicted. So, all done. Good for the methods. And that's about fair because there's been a lot of hands that have been bad for the methods or unsuitable for the methods. So it's nice to have a hand where the methods gain them, albeit fortunately. Pass. Forrester's going to do something. It's a horrible 14, so he's not going to upgrade that. Jack to 3 isn't worth a point. That's worth half a point. So he'll just open a club. And they seem to be playing transfers, even though he hasn't alerted. Or else he's been in 3-card majors a lot of the time. I feel like 1 heart had to be alerted. 1 spade was alerted. And that's because it looks like it shows 3 spades for them, whereas for most people playing transfers it shows 2 or 3. Only because we saw the Reaping won the trump on the trump hand earlier. So 23 VPs. Remember, 13-7 is an acceptable result. And it's 14.76. So a few more VPs. These last 3 boards are the need. I would like to have. Club heart of spade won the trump. Okay, it's up to about 11. Lose me 10. Can't see no south coming in. West has got 14 count, but it's not really going to be moving. And it could be affected by the system on this hand because it's possible that Fitzgibbon has to open win the trump.
You did. I went 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 no trump.
So then 2 no trump. So the other one they're forced to play 2 no trump, which is what they've done here. And over 2 no trump, Crouchy might raise to 3 no trump. Pretty maximum. Then when he opens on one of his 11 counts. Well, okay. Fair enough. So the 2 no trump in both rooms. Anything special happens at clubs. So you've got 3 club losers, 3 club winners, 2 diamond winners is 5. And we've got trump, 2 spades and a heart. All possible. All possible. And South has got the sort of awkward lead that John Cowler's had for most of the day. What should he lead? Diamond looks awful, heart looks awful, spade looks awful. I might well lead a club.
North led a spade for a hand. They'll take 2 spades.
Difficult hand to beat as well. There's a lot of difficult leads. Leads are pretty important, so he's gone for the aggressive lead. And that 7 of diamonds might grow up now and dummy. Whereas you can get 3 diamond tricks by putting the jack of diamonds on the table now. 3 diamonds and 3 clubs is 6. He just needs 1 of the spades, right? 1 of the aces, right? But he's going to play a spade to the 10. Gives no south a chance. Yeah. Possibly find a heart switch. Should be good. Maybe swing my chair is distracting, I know. So, why is he thinking now? Well, that's the time when you should be thinking. The first time you're in as a defender, you now have seen dummy, you didn't see him before partner led, and now you should be reflecting on whether the lead was a good lead, a bad lead, whether you need to find a switch, whether you need to go passive. He sort of knows that he doesn't have 4 hearts, or he would have done something. Move a spade, wouldn't be winning the trump. Okay, so he's found the heart switch. Okay, and so there's no reason not to follow his partner's line. Hearts, so that's good. That set up the heart. And we've got the spade to go with it. What else they've got? Maybe they'll try a big 2 in a trump, not 1 in a trump. But the good news now is Declaro can't set up his routine diamond trick because he's got 3 users there. But he'll set up a spade winner instead. So, cash his heart for the rats get at it. And cards on the table time. Move on to board 31. Now, on a club lead or a spade lead, it might be different, but I doubt it. Are they making any other room before?
They're just playing it.
So they're still playing the other room, and they're playing it from the other way up from the spade lead, so it's not clear whether it should make. So the last 2 boards to play. Match stands as it is, I think it's probably just about acceptable to both teams, the result. So the club is all the weak in the trumps, remember, or lateral. You can see a lot of people would open the diamond with this hand. And why do you open the club? Many reasons. One is you can get all your full system in the transfer benefits, but also when you open a diamond showing some shape, it allows North to compete better, knowing that you've got some shape in diamonds. So there's 2 positive reasons, and the negative reason is that Palmer needs a club too many times. It's wrong. So 3 hearts overcall, 7-4. Some people would bid 4 hearts, but the quality of your suits are so bad. You know, when you bid 3 hearts is that you're green against red, white against red.
A 2 in a trump and 1 off.
The blue 2 in a trump drifted 1 off, so that's 220 swing, which looks like 6 imps.
That's fine.
Right. 25, is it? Okay. That's the vulnerability.
Yeah, 5.
No, it's not vulnerability. So spade lead, beat 2 in the trump in the other room. The diamond was quite aggressive. Spade was quite aggressive too, but it's played the other way out. They did find the heart switch in time. So 3 hearts double by North, which is interesting with 5 spades. Maybe it shows 5 spades, I doubt it. We didn't want to rule out 3M, but between 3 spades maybe. So it's got 4 card spade suit, knows his partner's got 4, so we bid 4. And now this is, it looks like it may and may not make because of this club rough, isn't it? Okay. Make now into it, I think. But if he'd led us into club, we would have got a rough. And they could have sat back and waited for the diamond trick. Is that how it should work? So club lead would have beaten it. So there's opportunities for Ireland on 31, big opportunities. Thanks to Andy Murphy for helping with the chat. Sorry we couldn't get the dual presenter working. We work from mobile phones apparently at the moment with YouTube, which I didn't realise.
It's played the other way around, but East has led the king at clubs. It's 4 spades.
Okay, so the other room is played as you'd expect by North, who probably just played spades over hearts, and East has an easy king of clubs lead. His partner preempting, who will cast the ace of clubs and give him a rough and just hope there's a diamond trick somewhere or a heart. There it is. There's no squeeze opportunity. Mirror image in clubs and hearts hasn't helped Clara here. Got the Queen of Diamonds lead. Well, he's trying to work out a way that he can avoid a club guess. He doesn't know where all the clubs are. Just West is just preempted in hearts. So they did well to get 4 spades off from the other room, but remember it's played by North, so it's a much easier lead. What's going to do here? He knows he can set up a diamond trick, I think he does, or he's likely to be able to. But winning the diamond and playing a diamond to the 9 after drawing trumps. West has to split. So he draws trumps in 3 rounds. Diamond to the 9. And if you cash his hearts first, that also works.
Yeah.
Duck the diamond. Okay. I mean, he doesn't know where the clubs are, but it looked as if he could have drawn trumps, eliminated hearts, and done something. So, at this stage, you might end up playing Forrester for honor X clubs and play a club to the Queen. And if he swings with the ace, he could guess wrong. Okay, so now we can eliminate hearts. And he can rough his diamond and play a club. And he doesn't really care if he loses to King X then. He's got to be a little bit careful. He's got to play ace of hearts, heart to the king. Oops. Okay. He probably still going to be okay, but ace of hearts, heart to the king is guaranteed making it when West also has King X or ace X of clubs. He's going to make it here as well because he was very West for the singleton honour. If he's doing that, he may as well win the second heart in his hand that played a club to the Queen. All depends if you trusted West to have 7 hearts, of course. West might have 6 hearts. Okay, much easier for us. We can see 4 hands, so it was very obvious to eliminate hearts first. Okay, so that's a good result for Ireland. It's a vulnerable game, and it's 100 and 620, which is 720, and we know anything under 750 is 12. So that tightens things up a lot, and it makes the score very respectable from an Irish point of view. Takes them up to nearly the 7 VPs that they would be targeting. You never target to lose, but your target has been minimum acceptable for the state of the event. And there's certainly nothing wrong with their third pair. They're well able to have good results in the 3 remaining matches. They had a tough time last night, but they will be fine for the last 3 matches. We certainly need to give the North-South pair a rest because they played 4 in a row. And when Tom Handley plays, he normally plays a lot of the sessions, so they wouldn't be used to playing 4 consecutive sets. Club again, a diamond, we're beginning to see the pattern now, so that is definitely transfers they're playing. A hearts, which they forget to alert, shows 2 or 3. 2 diamonds is artificial game forcing. And West will bid 2 hearts, I expect, showing them 3 card support, and unlikely to have 4 spades. But there. Oh, okay. Decided to emphasize his 5 card diamond suit rather than his 3 card heart support, which doesn't really excite East even though he's got 3 card support.
The other side, they're playing it in 2 neutral.
The East-West cards.
East-West, yeah.
24 diamonds break. So you've got 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds, you've got 2 hard tricks, is 7. Hard pips are quite interesting. Your club trick is 8. You do 8 tricks if you're in 3N, and 2 diamond was probably game 4. Well, it was game 4, so wasn't it? So. But a spade lead could well beat 3N. So it could be a game, big game, a small game, or a big loss. 2 options. On the spade lead, you've if you defend well, you're okay. So your spade lead to the jack, and North has to find will find a club switch, and South has to put the queen of spade, which again you should do, but I don't think East is going to bid 3 in a trump with 10x of spade. You see? I think he can North for bid. He's going to probably bid 3 space, and that can only be 4th suit forcing. And West will end at 3M, which is a better shot. West might well make 3M. This is a club lead. Club lead. Queen of spades switch, you won't find that. Club lead and your club back. Duck that. I think if 3 in a trump is played by West and they need a club, either South has got to duck it, or he's got to win it and with the queen of spades. You can win it and play a club. So in the other room, they decided that West wasn't an opening bid because they played nebulous diamond. I don't see why they should affect things too much. Seems open a lot worse than that. It's well against no. We did bid 3M with a poor spade stop, and South has led a spade, which will soon go to the jack, and then also go into his office for quite some time. and then play club. My prediction. I think I can put a vote up to now. Could put a vote on the chat to see if everyone agrees. I could be right for East to hop up with the king. He thinks that's the fourth highest, and if they're playing fourth highest, it is. There's nothing lower. I don't think he left with 3-card suit if he has good luck, he'll go off. So he might hop up the king. Nope, okay, I guessed that right. Jack. Now the pressure is on. Oh, first part of predictions work. Second part of prediction is working because he's got it to his off. Oh, that's quicker than I expected. And now it's down to South to try and read why East took so long to bid through that trap. It's likely his spades up is not great. Well done, that's a very good switch. So excellent defence, and they will now get this one off. And they'll be very pleased with themselves in getting this off, and that's going to be a swing of 400 and I don't know, 450 because it's 120, 150 in other words, 150 and 100, 250, which is 6 imps, which is a pretty good second half. Pretty good second half. And remember, 10 of the imps were taken away. So it's going to be very close. There we are. We can see it's gone up to 7.95, and we did say the minimum acceptable VPs was really 7. We've got 7.95, so they are on course. And the lead has gone back up to 11 or 12 VPs, and Wales will be fancying their chances of toppling England if they can have a good run. Bear in mind, England have to play another pair. Got some more boards. Probably that you put them in against WBU in Northern Ireland. The Welsh team have been quite dangerous for the last few years. So that was an excellent turnaround. So we may or may not be back for the Welsh match. It depends what's going on in the Wheeler Bridge, whether I just hop along and do some commentating there, or whether I just watch the rugby. Nice to have you all watching. Particular thanks for Enda for helping with the chat, and Aoife for giving me all the scores in the other room. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation and enjoyed watching the match, and wish the team good luck for the match against Wales. And those who are asking who am I supporting, I'm supporting the Irish in the next match. Bye all. So what's happened with the Welsh? 52-58. So Scotland are leading the second again, I think. You know what? Which